Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be doing a banner review on the brand new SKADI. So first let's look at what she does. We'll also be looking at her skill animations as well whilst we're at it, why not? So let's look at her passive first. For every debuff applied to allies, so this is to allies not to just her, increase allies basic stats by 5% up to 20%. And decrease enemies attack related stats by 5% up to 20%. Also, if the unit damages an enemy with an AoE skill, applies bleed for 2 turns, and for every debuff applied to the enemy, increase allies damage dealt by 5% up to 40%. Which means she's going to be doing a lot of damage. That's her passive. We have the first skill, which is lower your defense related stats by 2%. That's one debuff. It applies it to her. It's sort of like the normal SKADI debuff. It's a single tile. It actually looks really cool. Level 2, okay, it's just flat defense. I thought it was defense related stats. It's just flat defense. Once again, at level 2, it will apply 2 debuffs, but it's the same effect of 2%. Of course, that will increase her passive. Of course, it's also capped at 5, but at level 3 will give you 3. I'm pretty sure it has the same multiplier as Red SKADI's single target skill, which is quite cool. And then you have the most generic skill in the game, a Pierce AoE skill. This is just a Pierce AoE, so cool animation though. I do wish it hit twice. I think that would be quite cool, but it hits once. Sorry, I mean like the animation hits once. It's cool though, not bad. And you have her ultimate, which is the normal SKADI ultimate, which is deals 360% of attack and then 30% healing. I think at 6/6 it's slightly higher healing. I'm not too sure though. If I have normal SKADI, I can check. I might check after this, see if I have normal SKADI. This is her ultimate, this is normal SKADI ult. Of course, this is with the new SKADI outfit. Of course, the SKADI and Gallon were leaked by the developers themselves. Thank you. You know, you removed 70s leaks, but you leaked yourself. I do appreciate that. Makes it means we can at least be a little bit hype. You know, LR Gallon was hype until he released, and then he was completely horrible. Okay, so do I have normal SKADI? I was about to type in SKADI and I realized I can't because it's JP. Anyway, we do have SKADI here. Does it scale? The healing doesn't scale. Okay, that's good to know. The healing doesn't scale with the ultimate, so the healing is always going to be 30%, but the damage multiplier will scale as well, which is fine. Okay, now let's look at her banner. So she's on here with a 600 banner. She's not too bad. As you can see here, 0.5% boost. Okay. Gallant with LR variant, kind of mid. You know, if you want him for CC or you need dupes for LR Gallant, he's there, I guess. Zaratros is, and then of course you also then have Zaratros, he's really mid to be honest. Like he's given for free, he's not worth it. You then have Gurheed, who is like super bad. She's not worth it. No, she's only good if you have Relic. You have Sigurd, who I've only got 1/6 on my main account. It's kind of stupid. Even though he's been out for so long, once again, kind of mid. I do think they need to give an original character an LR at this point, like give a Catastrophe or like an old Ragnarok character like Sigurd and LR, and I think it could be kind of cool. You then got Yorm, who is of course like the deer character. She is very good. You have Ratona, who's been given out for free. Once again, she is the dog's character. Red Miguelda, who's sort of like a demonic beast character. She doesn't fit into any category, but her relic is for bird only. She's okay, she's not that good. And you got, of course, Green Organ also, which is a good character for Chaos Mode, and then LA, who's like a good Goddess back character, that's it. Overall, the banner is very bad. I wouldn't recommend summoning. SKADI herself isn't too bad, but personally, I just don't think it's worth it. Mainly because, you know, SKADI's not seasonal. She's going to go on the SR ticket banner, which means that she's not a seasonal character. You know, she'll end up back on the, she'll end up just back on my normal banners. I'm just going to use up all my diamonds because I don't really care on this account. But she'll just end up on like every generic banner. So there's no real reason to summon unless you really want the SKADI. But of course, we've got JP anniversary coming up, which is going to be insane. Hopefully, we've then got 4 nights, 2 weeks after that, which they have confirmed themselves after JP anniversary, which will be, I think, in about 3 weeks, give or take, on global. Even on JP, I think it'll be about 3 weeks. And then we'll have 4 nights, 2 weeks after that. You've then got like collabs and stuff. Next collab shouldn't be until August. Could be a new, could be a rerun. If it is a rerun, it will probably either be Jobless Reincarnated or Stranger Things. They're the only 2 reruns it can be if they are going to like finish all the reruns they can do, sort of thing. Like for they won't do Overlord 2 new, Tower Gods 2 new. They could go new collab, which is what I think they probably will end up doing, is a new collaboration. And then it will be, I don't know. They could go Shangri-La. They could go. This is loud as hell. They could go Evidence in Shadow. You know, they could go for so many different collabs. They could even go solo leveling. Of course, with the new solo leveling game. But something to know about the new solo leveling game is it is not an in-house game made by Netmarble. It is one of their like other companies that they own that makes the game. That's the reason why the game. I've been playing it for nearly a week now. Quite mid. Summoning system horrible. Gameplay itself very good. Apart from that, summoning system is the worst in gacha history. Like honestly, no pity. You've got like horrible rates, worse than Genshin rates. Like it's so bad. Summoning crystals, they're actually quite easy to get at the start, but once again, that's like that with every game. Like the currency to summon is gonna be really easy at the start to get, but then after a while, will become like basically impossible. It's like grind crosses. Like I can only really get diamonds through dailies and through like events and stuff. But at the start of the game, you can get 900 diamonds in like 3 days if you like grind out enough. But of course, you know you gotta grind out enough, and that's quite time consuming. You know, what's our SSR? L8. I think I already have her on this account. There's kind of so many characters on it. You know, I don't even play on it. Yeah, I already own her. How many diamonds we got left? We got one more. We'll do one more. But yeah, overall, don't summon on SKADI. She'll be back in future banners. She probably won't be back soon, but because she's not seasonal, you know, you could just pull her from the SR ticket banner, which is like what your best bet is. You pull her from the SR ticket banner, and for all we know, she could even be added to the SSR tickets at some point, maybe in about 5 years' time, because the current SSR tickets here. They only just recently got updated, and we actually got a seasonal on it, which is kind of cool. And we got this Matrona who's actually not seasonal. We also, yeah, we've got 2 seasonals on this banner now, which is kind of cool. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you don't summon and you save your diamonds. Unless you really want SKADI, then go for it. But anyway, I wouldn't summon. Goodbye.